Haven't lost a midweek game since March 30th of last year, and we are underway with a raucous crowd on hand. Strike one from Sundgren. Austin Todd in right field, plenty of room. And Duplantier out of trouble in the first. The Bobcats put two on, nobody comes home. There's a ground ball, Sheffield. Nothing much gets by that shortstop for Texas State. A ground ball out, starts a second.
Teams and programs for a long time.
Hard shot, a fair ball down the line for Murphy Staley. That could be extra bases. Staley into second with a one-out double. Fifth for the senior out of California this season. Here's a fly ball deep to left, and Faltini has done it again. Home run number 3 this season, and yet another two-out run-producing hit for Texas.
I think he likes hitting in this ballpark. I mean, that looked like something elevated. And he get after it, hit that thing over the net. I mean, that's a good-looking swing right there.
Faltini homered against Tennessee on Friday. Third home run this season, and Texas jumps on top 2-0. And for the Longhorns, their 10th homer as a team.
Yeah, caught a hanging breaker on the inner half of the plate. I knew it was something elevated. Couldn't tell if it was a fastball breaker, and I mean, he jumped all over it.
Ground ball to third, hit by Mitchell Daly. One pitch, hit it out. Hodo starts with third for Texas. He's 0 for 1. First pitch swinging, fly ball to left, and that is off the wall. Hodo, aggressive approach, and has a leadoff double.
Yeah, he sure did. I think he caught a fastball kind of middle in, was able to pull those hands in there and drive that ball in the left center gap.
Up the middle, Sheffield in position. One out, but a productive one moves Hodo over to third. Fly ball to right. Wethrich there, but more than deep enough to score Hodo. It's 3-0 Texas on top.
Well, if you're a Texas fan, that's how you'd like to see it drawn up. That's execution baseball.
This 2 months.
Got him.
Deep to left field, and the Bobcats are on the board. Wethrich a home run, his second. It's 3-1, Texas on top.
Exactly what Texas State needed. I was actually about to say they need this guy to get them going. And then sure enough, he catches a breaker and pulls it over into left field net, which he's capable. That ball ran right down and set up great for his bat angle, his barrel angle.
That is the first home run Duplantier has ever surrendered in his career. And for Wethrich, career home run number 16. And his bat stays red hot.
Well, they keep saying it's the stash.
The power of the stash takes that ball to left field. With a shot to right field, and that is over the head of Todd. Gonzalez will stop at first, put on the brakes, and settles for a single.
And then execute a strike. It gets tough sometimes.
First walk of the game given up by Duplantier. There's a shot to left field and a base hit. Gonzalez will round third as Kennedy has issues in left field. Over to second base goes Faison. It's a one-run game, and there's still nobody out.
Well, a big-time base hit right there for Wesley Faison. Got something in the middle of the plate, pulled it over into left field, and something you don't see very often. Kennedy bobbled the ball, and he kept the runner going from third, but tried to get the lead runner. Sheffield never slowed down from first base. And if you get a chance, I don't know if we'll get to see, you see a great swing by Faison. Sheffield had his eyes on the baseball, going around the bases, watch him right here, and Kennedy bobbles it. So Sheffield just keeps going to third. He tries to get him at third, which allows Faison now to go all the way up to second base. It's great base running.
Thompson plunked, and that'll load the bases. Second hit batter for Duplantier. The Longhorn bullpen is stirring for the Longhorns. Pena, fly ball to left field. Kennedy is back. That is a grand slam
out of
to
here.
the freshman Dalen Pena.
Wow. And listen to this place right now. I mean, he just slid his hands in there and hit a towering fly ball to left field for a home run. And this place is going nuts.
A moment the freshman will never forget. His first career grand slam comes against the top-ranked team in the country. A chopper, Sheffield charging to the glove, to the bare hand, but no throw. And there are some plays that even he can't make.
Yeah, tough outs, great defenders. You see a ground ball back up the middle for a base hit. And hey, really competitive players, both of them. They love to win and love to play hard. Junior college, I'm going to go ahead and let him bunt, try to get him over in the scoring position. A great bunt, too.
Lewis, tough play. Pena digs it out. One down. That's a shot to right field. Get a bloop in for a hit. Brings home a run. Faltini a 3 RBI night. It's a 2-run game.
What they've been able to do. And
off the middle, base hit for Daly. Looks back to the dugout, pumping his fist and maybe breaking out of a slump. Cuts the lead down to 1. Mitchell Daly, RBI number 7. And back to the top of the lineup for Texas. Up the middle, base hit. This will tie the game. Faltini around third. It's 6-6, brand new ball game here in the 4th.
I'll tell you what, it's a great piece of hitting right there by Kennedy. He went down there and got that ball and drove it right through that shift. If you get right down to it, they couldn't move the shortstop completely over. But that was a good piece of hitting right there. The ball looked like it was down from him. Great flexibility. We'll get another look at it right here. See that flexibility in his lower half and keeps that barrel in there just long enough to drive that ball back through the middle.
73rd career RBI for Kennedy. And now the 8th batter of the inning comes up, Ivan Melendez.
On a steal, that ball's driven.
And it is gone. Ivan Melendez puts the Longhorns back on top.
Wow, he caught a breaker, and I mean, he put some kind of charge into that ball.
And the ball is flying out of the yard today. Second home run for Texas. The Bobcats have 2 as well. 14 runs have scored, and we're not even into the bottom of the 4th inning.
I didn't expect this tonight, to be honest with you. Well, he caught that thing, and he knew it as soon as it hit it, and we did too up here. Yeah, he caught a hanging get me over breaker, and sometimes I think, guys go in there, they think to themselves, big right-handed hitters like that, Brent will go in there and look first pitch breaker or something to get me over breaker, and then he caught it.
43 in Austin. Thompson, a 1-out base hit up the middle. First hit tonight. It's a 1-out single for Texas State.
It sets up good because it's a ground ball line drive hitters. You just saw it right there.
Rounding third base, Thompson to the plate. Throw is not in time.
I tell you, it sets up perfect for him. I mean, that's what he tries to do. And he sat in there long enough. He didn't get the ball far enough in on him. He was trying to go fastball in, it looked like. It's fun to watch him. Catcher's interference.
Yep, you saw the glove flying off of Arjuan. And Lewis awarded first base. And now the tying run is at first. Go-ahead run comes up. Up the middle. Great play at second base, made to the backhand by Daly. Saves a run from scoring and keeps the lead for Texas at 2.
It's elevated, and again, we talked about he can go to the top of the triangle. We just saw him do it again, and he has the ability. I mean, he's basically a guy you can always put somewhere.
Another strikeout for Bush. Climbs the ladder. Staley can't catch up.
Big time program, and
what an inning for Cam Bush. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. It's time to stretch. Hard shot to the shortstop off of Faltini's glove into center. And a single starts the Bobcats up.
As good a shape as he is.
Top ball down, line ball, right field, and that is in for a base hit. fades into a stop at third. Thompson is second with a double. And the Bobcats have 2 on with nobody out. Pena up the middle. Valtini from short. And an RBI ground down draws the Bobcats 1 run closer. It's a 9-8 Texas lead.
Yeah, what a great at-bat by that young man.
A Longhorn lead and not a tie game as Gibbons is hit by Staley. And the go-ahead run now at first base.
And they get to the outfield as well.
Lewis, what a stab there by Staley. Valtini to first on a 1-6-3 double play. And the lead stays intact. Longhorns flashing some leather. A 4-pitch walk to Thompson. 2 on, 1 out. Gibbons a ground ball. Valtini to third for the force. And there's 2 outs.
Oh you look, and I don't know how this game's going to end. We're a hit away from Texas State winning it or tying it.
And the bases are loaded. 3rd walk of the inning for Nixon. And he does on a swing and a miss strike. An incredible game comes to an end as the #1 team of the country survives.